In example 1.4.12, I'm asked to subtract these two fractions, 11/12 minus 7/8. And what you'll notice is that we have different denominators here, so these problems are significantly more difficult. I have this three-step process of solving this problem. In the first step, all we want to do is find the least common denominator. So to find the least common denominator, we need the least common multiple for the two denominators, for 12 and for 8. And so we can find the least common multiple by finding the prime factorization. 12 is 4 times 3, and 4 is 2 times 2. So we get that 12 is 2 squared times 3. And similarly with 8, we get 8 is 4 times 2, and 4 is 2 times 2. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, in other words, 2 cubed. And so what we can now do is find the least common multiple between 12 and 8. We're only going to need 2's and 3's in this case. We're going to need at least 3 2's. Note 3 2's will cover all of these, and it'll leave me with more than enough for over here. And 1 3. I need 1 3 from over here, and I don't need any here, so I better have 1 in my least common multiple. So my least common multiple is 2 cubed times 8. Sorry, 2 cubed times 3, which is 8 times 3, which is 24. So step 1 is to find your least common multiple. In this case, it's 24. Step 2 is to find equivalent forms of each fraction where the denominator is the least common denominator. In other words, I start out with 11/12. I don't want 11/12. I want the denominator to be 24. What I'm missing to make this 12 a 24 is a 2. In other words, I want to multiply 11/12 by 2 divided by 2, because what that will give me is 22 over 24. And similarly, I want to take my 7/8 and change the denominator of 8 into my least common denominator of 24. And the way I can get from 8 to 24 is by multiplying by 3 over 3. Again, you have to do it to the top and the bottom so you don't change the value of the fraction. And now what I have over here, 3 times 7 is 21, and 3 times 8 is 24. So what I've done is I've changed the original problem into an easier problem to solve, a problem where I have a common denominator. And I know how to solve problems when I have a common denominator. I can finish this problem over here. If I want to figure out 22 24ths minus 21 24ths, all I have to do is subtract the numerators. I say 22 minus 21 over 24, and 22 minus 21 is just 1. So my final answer is that 11/12 minus 7/8 is equal to 1/24.